Boy, I'm just full of ideas today. My guess is sort of like mounting brackets. And this is my van. So guys, I almost gave myself a scare. And well, hello there everybody. And today I am going to try to install that really cool light that I got from Laser Originals. And I'm talking about this thing here. It's a really cool light. And the idea is I plan on placing it somewhere up there. I'm not exactly sure where, but probably around here somewhere right there. So a closer look at it, you could see that there is a way to sort of maybe string it up somehow. We've got a few things here as well. This, and it's USB based light, and we can definitely plug it in to AC using this, but I already have a 12 volt USB system here, so no need for that. And it also came with these things here. They're sort of, my guess is sort of like mounting brackets. Of course, the challenge for me right now is, how am I going to mount it in my van, because this one looks very custom. I'm going to figure out a way to mount it. I'm not exactly sure how, and along the way, if I could figure out a cool way of mounting it, I will. Aside from that, I'm going to have to look at it a bit more. So I'll be right back. So I'm looking around, and there's really only one place that I would really like to install it, and that would be the main area that I'm looking at right now where I originally showed you. And that would be here. So it'd be right there. So from the back here, I would install it right there. Although it'd be kind of cool to have it around here somewhere as well. I'm not exactly sure, but I will figure something out. So just looking at this a little more, I could see it just right over here, sort of tucked away here, right there. And I noticed that the mounting part clips that I received, for example this one, and it's really quite beautiful the way this whole thing's made. But I'm not sure if I can actually use it, at least for this particular application that I'm looking at. But if I should change my mind at some point, I will certainly make use of it. But for now, I have an idea. I need to find some wiring, I think, and I'll show you what I mean by that. And you know what? The more I look at it, the more I can see it being placed here. I thought maybe over here, but no, it would get too crowded over here, and I kind of already have a light there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it right here. I would like it here as well, but I'll figure something out. And you know what? On the subject of figuring things out, that pretty much typifies my life right now. And I don't mind it at all, because I think it's something that is just part of life. You will always be trying to figure stuff out. That's just the way things go, right? And part of figuring it out is defining the problem. And if you can't define the problem, you can't figure it out, right? Makes sense? Sort of like a math problem, right? You have to define the problem before you can solve it. And sometimes it might be difficult to admit it. Sometimes maybe we are part of the problem, and not admitting that we could possibly be part of the problem basically means you're going to have that problem for a very long time. I know for myself, it's a bit of hurt on the pride and the ego that, hey, I think I did this wrong, or something went wrong there, and I had to sort of go back and try to make it right. This isn't what this video is about. This video is about installing the light. Yeah, this video is about installing this cool light. One thing for sure is, you can be sure that I will go off on a tangent when I do these videos. So anyway, I hope you guys have gotten used to it. I'm not even sure if this is going to work. So here's what I'm thinking. So I thought of like screwing it in stationary, but then I thought of this way to sort of have it kind of slide across the ceiling area. I'm going to try it, and this will be sort of an initial install. The only thing I've got right now is this twine, and I know at some point I'm going to need something much more secure, and I'm not sure what, but anyway, I'm going to try something. Okay, here we go. Now, I don't have my camera set up, so my plan is to sort of tether it across that way, and we'll see where this goes. And you know, I've got these as well. I'm wondering if I think I could use them, because it's actually a little difficult to try to tie up that twine with the roof there. At least I can't figure something out. But anyway, I'm going to try something out. So there is our initial clamp, if that's what you want to call it, and I'm going to use the twine to sort of create this sort of, I guess, cable car system, except I'm using it for the light. Okay, so here's what I've got, and difficult to do this with one hand holding everything together and then me trying to film it as well, but you're going to see the results very soon. Okay, I think I did it. So this is an initial prototype. I'm sure I will need something much stronger than what I've got there, but this is what I've got. There's our light, and here's what it looks like. Wow. So what we could do is we could drag it across, and I get all kinds of light where I need it. So that's how this works. So this is the initial sort of, what do you want to call it? The prototype on how I'm going to be working with this light. And maybe if I get really, really fancy, I could, I don't know, just put a sliding system. I'm not sure. But I do know one thing. This light is just so beautiful. So I can do this kind of thing gently that way, and it sits very nicely over there. And you know, just the light alone lights up my entire cabin quite nicely. So it sits right there. Wow. So the only other thing I need to do is sort of how I'm going to handle the USB, and so far I've got it temporarily hooked up with that, so I have the switch here, turn it on, and it goes right on like that. So this is like night mode, right? Light mode, night mode, and light mode. And in here I could see a lot more, and I could also just turn off the rest of my lights. And I've got this. There we go. And it moves across like this. So you're gonna go. So here's what it looks like. So I could sort of slide it across like this, and there would be, my light would be focused here. I can slide it across even more this way. I get more focus over there. Yeah, I know my van's a mess, but anyway, so I can do this kind of thing. And that's how it's going to stay at this time. There's a few things obviously I need to fix, but as a prototype, it works really well. And it's got the lights here. I've got this light switch happening, so I turn it off. Here we go. And that's what it looks like. And watch how much light it brings in. Wow. It's just absolutely perfect. Hey guys, how you doing? So it's evening right now, and I thought I would show you what that light looks like, the one right behind me, okay? So I'm going to turn this off. So it's nice and dark in here. I've got my main mood lights, but anyway, I'm going to show you how it looks. 1 second. So it's not completely dark just yet. So with my window open, here's what my van looks like if you peek in. That's what my van looks like right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up, and this is my van. So guys, I almost gave myself a scare. I thought I locked my keys in my van. Oh, that would have been so uncool. Anyway, let's continue on with this little van tour. So essentially I open up my van, and right in front of you is a curtain, and then I'm going to do the slow reveal, and there you can see this here is my mosquito net, okay? And I'm going to do a wide shot like that, and look what it looks like. This is my van. This is what it looks like, this little monstrosity. So right there you can already see my mood lights, and over here this is my radio, right? My Bluetooth radio. I love this thing. It's just so much fun to use, and it gives it that vintage look. And then you see that light. It's hard to see right now, but we'll be able to see it. And this is my entire van right here, okay? It's a tiny space, and here is my bed system. It looks really lumpy, but it's incredibly comfortable. Like, I completely love it. Okay, I'm gonna put that aside for now. And so when I go to my van, I typically go here and I turn on the light right up here, and then I see this. So we've got our lights, you know, we've got the main lighting system, and you can see a lot of stuff happening right now, right? So it looks pretty good. I mean, it looks really different from outside as well. So here's what it looks like from the outside, okay? So you go in, and, you know, obviously the lights are there. But the part that's going to be making the difference is this one right here. And let me show you what I mean. I'm going to turn this off, right? And then I'm going to go over here, turn on the light switch. Look at that, eh? Look at all that light. That's a lot of light. For that little thing there, this thing here, that's a lot of light. It gives off a lot of light. Tons of light, I tell you. And like I showed you, it gets better, right? I can move it. So if I move it here, this is what it looks like. From back here, I'm gonna move back here. That's what it looks like. It just looks so awesome. But wait, there's more, as they always say. So this light here, it's a USB light. It comes with a bunch of switches on it as well, right? So watch this. I'm gonna move this to the middle here. So now it's in the middle of my van. And again, it shines light on a different part of my van. So let's say, for example, I was cooking something in my little kitchenette there. I could do that. But I'm gonna show you something that I really like about this. Okay, we're almost there. Hold on. I'm going to go here and see the moods. I can switch the moods. So cool. Look. Wow. Look at that. That's what it looks like. Let's try another one here. No, not that one. Let's try this one. I like that one. And then we can also adjust the intensity. And I think it's this one here. There we go. See that? So you can reduce the intensity, so you're getting even more mood out of this light. I mean, it's just so I'm so enamored by this light right now. Look at that. It goes like that. That's what it looks like, and wide angle it. Anyway, I think you guys get the idea, and you get an idea of how it kind of works with my van right now. Wait, I have another idea. Boy, I'm just full of ideas today. I'm just going to turn this off. So now you just have the one light. And as we saw earlier, the one light alone gives enough light. So that's what it looks like right now. I'm going to see if I could adjust some stuff here. Hold on. Hold on here. There we go. Blue light. That one there is really the warm light. It's actually quite nice. And I could do this kind of thing. Increase the intensity of the light. I think you guys get the idea. It's like, yeah, okay, James, we get it. So, that's what it looks like. It's just so absolutely cool. And you know what else? Maybe I should show you how almost what's the word? It's not very clean, unelegant my solution is, but it works, right? And it's using twine, which kind of matches the mood of the van, but I'm not crazy about the twine just because it doesn't seem very strong to me. Like, I don't want this thing smashing on the ground at some point. You know, because I'm thinking at some point I'm going to be using this a lot and moving it around, and it's going to wear away the twine. So I should maybe use something like a paracord, or maybe a thicker twine, or maybe twine that's treated somehow so that it's stronger. I actually don't know, but I would like it to complement the overall look. Yeah, that light's so beautiful. You know what? It's sort of like my ceiling. I love my ceiling now. I love that light, and I really appreciate it. And if you're interested, have a look at Laser Originals, okay? And I will put a link in the description below. And I really appreciate them sending me this just amazing looking light. It's totally gorgeous, and it definitely sets the mood. And hold on, there's more mood for you. There we go. And see if I could just, yeah, it just works so well. I love it. Okay guys, I think I'm done. And before I go, I just want to let you guys know I completely appreciate everything you guys do when you visit my channel, and the encouragement that I get. You know, I get a lot of advice, and I get a lot of ideas from your advice. And I just like the fact that, you know, people are visiting, I know they're watching the videos, or at least they're taking a quick look at it. That's really cool. That helps my scenario. Yeah, that's about it. And I want you to know that, and I always remind you guys, remember, you're awesome, okay? And you know what? It's really hot tonight, so I'm not sure how well I'm going to sleep in here. But I've got an AC, right? Should take the edge off. It's really humid, so not too crazy about that. Anyway, everybody, I'm going to do the countdown. 3, 2, 1, 0. Bye-bye. And remember, you're awesome.